All right, folks, buckle up, because what you're about to see is a masterclass in, well, confusion. An anti-woke caller calls in, fully confident that they're about to school the world on what being anti-woke even means. And let me tell you, it goes about as smoothly as trying to pour tea into a broken cup. From the very first words, you can sense the chaos bubbling under the surface. The caller is strapping in, thinking they've got a point to make, armed with all the headlines, tweets, and sound bites. But here's the kicker. They've never actually stopped to explain what they mean. They're stepping into a bear trap of their own making, and the brilliance of the moment is about to unfold. Before we dive into the full story, comment where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. This one, it's a ride you're not going to forget.
James, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good. Yeah, I'm anti-woke.
Excellent. Is it in your Twitter profile?
I don't have Twitter, I've got Instagram, but it's in my Instagram
What does it mean?
profile.
What does it mean?
Well, what does it mean to me? People have different interpretations of anti-woke or wokeism. To me, it means people who seek offence where it doesn't exist. They look for the tiniest little thing and pin on it. And
Well, everyone would be anti that, wouldn't they?
no, it's a bit like driving in a bus lane, but not your full car's not in the bus lane. It's just one wheel that's in the bus lane.
You've lost me now. So being someone who's hypersensitive and pedantic is that's annoying and boring for everybody. Maybe we should work in examples. So when you come across when and where do you come across the sort of wokeness to which you are so passionately opposed?
Well,
Apart from in the bus lane.
I used to work in local authority. I'm now self-employed, but when I worked in local authority, you didn't get on with your work. There was a few hours a week dedicated to these sort of woke agendas.
Yeah, go on.
Going on these sort of courses and these internal training courses. And
well, like what, though? What were they teaching you?
It was all very insincere.
Well, you might have been. You can't speak for anybody else.
No, but the
So what were they teaching you?
So these trainers...
What sorts of courses?
These trainers would hold these courses.
Yeah.
And, I know how much they're paid. They're paid an absolute fortune, and they regurgitate...
That's not anti-woke, mate. That's just envy. So what were the courses? What were they designed to do?
Well, I'm very envious.
I know you are, but what were the courses designed to do? What were they training you to do? What were they doing?
I think they were designed to stifle rational discussion and debate.
Well, they put that on the agenda. They put that on the door, did they?
No, but that was.
So what were they designed to do? What sort of courses are we talking about?
I just said. Am I in an echo chamber?
Well, clearly not, mate. No. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't. But you're going to tell me.
So what were the courses officially designed to do?
Right. So we'd go on these courses.
Yeah.
And you'd all be in a room, and it would be some topical discussion.
Oh, God. Down with that sort of thing.
About something that's happened lately. So what would happen?
It's awful, isn't it?
So what would happen?
Yeah.
The powers that be would say, we better, this has happened in America.
Right.
We better send everyone on a course.
For example?
I don't want to quote examples, really.
You kind of have to.
I can't, because then you'll get everyone...
That's the point, isn't it, though? So something that actually happened. That's all.
Well, you bring one up, and I'll give you... I'll play out a scenario.
No, because you're telling me what it means.
Go on.
And the example is these courses that you went on, and the rooms that you sat in, and the speeches that you listened to. So just tell me what they were about.
Let me think of one.
Take your time.
Still there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, let's say, for example, preventing barriers to staff progression. So people from certain religions, cultures, races, etc.
But you were going to give me an example of something that had happened in America.
Yeah, so that's happened. No, I won't bring that up. I think...
Well, why not? Why don't you bring that up?
Because I think most of your listeners know what I'm referring to.
I have not got a clue.
Okay.
So tell us. Just keep an eye on the tape, the emergency tape that kicks in when we have periods of silence that go over us. So just tell us. Everybody already knows, Carl. So just tell us what it is you object to having courses on when you worked at a local authority.
Well, I just think it's really insincere.
Yeah, but we can't really know what that means until you tell us what it was, can you? So what was it, mate?
Things I'm a bit scared to go down the rabbit hole. Because
just to be clear, you didn't.
Me up and accuse
Just to be clear, you didn't ring in. You didn't ring in by accident, did you?
No, of course not.
No. So you rang in to answer a question about what I am anti-woke. You said. What does that mean? And you said here are some examples, and I said just name one.
And you said, what does it mean to you? So what does it mean to me?
Yeah.
It means to me people that actively seek offence where it doesn't exist.
Yeah, so what were the courses?
Well, various courses.
Yeah,
so
just give me one example then.
Well, preventing staff progression. People...
What do you think that means?
Well, just stop them progressing in their career.
So they were teaching you how to stop progressing in your career?
Not me, personally.
I suspect you didn't need any lessons.
No, I didn't. I went to work. I didn't go into work.
So what were you taught?
Behave and be nice.
Oh, so these were courses encouraging people to behave and be nice that you object to. That's what you mean by woke. That's what all my other callers have already said.
I think we learn this when we grow up.
Well, some of us do.
I grew up in London.
Well, you're very lucky. You're already very nice and well behaved. What about people who aren't? Surely they'd benefit from these courses, Carl.
Well, they are the ones that should be marginalised. But why do people look?
You want to marginalise people now? Isn't that woke? You want to marginalise people who aren't very nice? That's what everyone else has told me is woke.
No, I want the people that are nasty and horrible.
Yeah.
Marginalise them. Get rid of them.
But that's woke, though. That's what woke means. You're pro-woke, mate. You're not anti-woke.
Your council tax shouldn't pay to send me on a day course.
Well, what you need to tell me what the course was. What's the course?
Pay for your bins to be collected.
On the contrary, I want local authorities to be run in a way that is forward-thinking and progressive. And if some people, not you, because you don't need these courses, but if some people are holding back the rest of the organisation, then I think giving them some training is a wonderful idea. Go on, just tell everyone the thing that they already know that you're talking about, but you're not prepared to say out loud. Because otherwise people might think you're a bit woke. You're frightened of causing offence, are you? Isn't that what woke means?
I have been cowed into silence by your lot.
No, mate, you have tied yourself in knots single-handedly.
I've been cowed into silence. You know who you are. It's your curtain twitchers. It's your ones that look out of their window and look for offence where it doesn't exist.
At what point in this conversation do you think you lost the plot completely?
Are you on nextdoor.com, James? Are you on nextdoor.com?
Listen, I'm very happily married, Carl. So
no, you know nextdoor.com. It's a society website.
Mate, I'm very happily married. Let's not go weird. Final chance. Are you going to give me an example of something that is woke, or are we just going to wave goodbye to each other and fill in the gaps for ourselves?
I'll let you fill in the gaps.
Well, you see, I've got a horrible feeling that you've done the polar opposite of what you rang in to do, and you've proved all the previous callers completely right. But, good luck to you.
Okay, let's be real. That was an absolute car crash of an interview. Anthony calls in, full of confidence about being anti-woke, ready to lecture the world. But the guy can't actually explain what he means. He's memorized the headlines, skipped the nuance, and James O'Brien does what he does best. Asks the simplest questions imaginable. What were these courses about then, mate? Boom. Suddenly, Anthony's squirming, rambling about bus lanes, avoiding actual examples. Watching him slowly realize he's trapped by his own words. Pure gold. Complaining about workplace training that helps people progress. Admitting he's been cowed into silence. It's a masterclass in calm, precise dismantling. This is where we are now. People arguing about things they can't even define, regurgitating online sound bites without thinking. Funny, a little sad, and a perfect snapshot of public discourse in 2026. Until next time, stay sharp, and I'll catch you in the next one.